Hey, Cliff. Welcome. Hey, Ariel. Welcome. How are you? How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's like what, 8, a little bit after 8 where y'all are. Yeah, we're going to get into it. I'm just going to give it a few more minutes, but we're going to get into it because I definitely feel that it can if people allow it to. But um this particular couple, if you look at the thumbnail, they're both YouTubers. And I've been following them since they both started their channels. So I'm not one of those people that just jumped on the bandwagon because now they got some negativity jumping off because they're both in the mukbang community. Um, so, Jaja Galore, hey, welcome. So they're both in the mukbang community. And the mukbang community, I don't know, like seemed to me like the last couple of years it's always some negativity swirling around somebody's relationship. And not just within the mukbang community. I've seen it all over. But with them, I feel like it definitely played a part. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm watching the chat, and I'm also trying to take down everybody's names that come in so that I don't miss anybody, because I like to shout everybody out at the end of my live, and I always forget somebody, and I always feel bad after the live. I always feel so bad. I have some queso dip that I made, and I actually made this like your girl Shay. I used the Jimmy Dean sausage, but I didn't have any rotel, so I just used some salsa and some nacho cheese. And I just got it's just a little bit. I'm not super hungry. I just wanted a little snack. Excuse me. Um, and I'm not gonna be like long. It won't be a long live. So if y'all want to hang out, but I just want to talk about this because, like I was saying, I have been watching both of their channels since they started doing YouTube. Um, Walt is actually B Love's brother, and kicking it with Sin City is now his ex. Um, and it's just messed up. And the reason I say, because I don't bash anybody. Y'all know I'm not about negativity and bashing people and all that kind of stuff. But this bothered me, and it bothered me, and I hope I'm not screaming because sometimes when I'm live, I feel like I'm shouting. And I don't want y'all to be like, hey, she's so loud. Tuber Chad, hey, welcome. Thank you for coming. Y'all feel free to share the live out if you can. Share it out. Um, yeah, thank you. I'm glad you caught me. Um, and some of y'all may have noticed, I don't know, but I'm not on YouTube as much as I used to be. Um, I take breaks. I definitely take breaks. Um, hey, Miss Jeannie, welcome. What I'm doing, y'all, is I'm taking down, I'm putting everybody's, I'm just writing everybody down so that I don't forget anybody at the end of the live, because I always do, and I always feel bad because I appreciate each and everybody that comes through the live. It's just sometimes when you're trying to watch the chat and um, you can kind of get caught up and not remember. So when you see me pick up my phone, I'm not texting anybody. I'm just putting y'all names down on a notepad just so I know, because I don't have anything to write with up here. All my, I don't think I have a pen anywhere up here. All my stuff is downstairs. Um, but anyways, like I was saying, they are both content creators. They're both in the mukbang community. They were a couple, and to me, and the reason this bothered me, and the only reason I'm speaking on it, because y'all know I don't do drumming. I stay out of people's business. I stay out of relationships. People's relationships are not my business. Unfortunately, they broke up. And I don't know, for those of you who may know who they are or may not, Chillin with Walt is B Love's brother, B Love's life. He's her brother, her younger brother. Um, and he started his YouTube channel sometime last year, I believe. Um, oh, okay, but don't you have to be on StreamYards to use Baptismo? Tuber Chatter, is that something that you could just download and use? Because I'm not using StreamYard, so I don't know how that works. Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing me out. Um, but anyways, so he started his channel last year in 2019, and I believe she started hers shortly after him. And during the course of him starting his channel, I believe this is how it happened. He moved to Memphis to live with her, and they seem to be okay to me. I don't, because again, we're all outside looking in, so we don't have a front row seat to people's relationships, right? So it seems to me, it kind of seems to me like, because I'm in everybody's comment section. Just know that even if I don't comment on your videos, I'm in the comment section, and I do watch everybody's videos. I watch a lot of videos. I don't sleep a lot, so I don't get a lot of sleep at night. So a lot of times I'm wide awake. And what do I do when I'm awake? I'm watching videos on YouTube. If I'm not watching videos on YouTube, I am, reading and stuff like that. But most of the time I'm wide awake at the wrong time. So, and in order to put myself back to sleep, I turn on videos. And so I just watch videos, and I don't always comment because in the middle of the night I ain't got my glasses on, can't see too good without them. So I don't want to leave crazy comments because it didn't make sense because I can't see. But it just seems like okay, let me see what you said. Let me show what he said. No, download. Just go to baptismal.com and log in with YouTube. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I don't sleep is crazy. And it's not because of YouTube for me. It's not because I'm monetized. So the sleepless nights trying to get monetized are over for me. But a lot of times I am up late, meditating on things that because I read the Bible. I am a Bible reader. And I do, when I read, sometimes I'm up in the middle of the night just thinking about something that I read and praying. Because, we got to pray. Tasha, hey sis, thank you for coming. So, but just watching them, I I definitely feel that um YouTube played a part. Yeah, don't none of us sleep, Miss Jeannie. We all just be up. We just be up. But I definitely feel like YouTube played a part in the demise of their relationship. And the reason I say that is because, like I was saying, I'm in comment sections all the time, and I'm reading comments, and some people are just really miserable. Let's just put that out there. We all know there are some people that are just so miserable, and they just have a nasty spirit about them, and they're miserable, and all they do is go from channel to channel seeing what kind of mess they can start. And it's unfortunate because some people allow other people to infiltrate their relationships and to break them up. And it just, I know. I have a video that I need to edit, and I actually need to do an intro for it because I didn't do the intro part of it. And it's a cooking video, but I didn't do the intro part of it. And I'm like, oh, you didn't even introduce what you were doing. So I got to do that. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But y'all, the crazy thing is that they seem to be doing okay. But the comments that these miserable, just miserable, they're just miserable people, would leave on their videos, on both videos, so much to the point that she started turning her comments off. And I felt like, that's a shame that somebody gets such negative feedback that they turn their comments off. Because she turned her comments off because I guess she was like, you know what, it's not worth it. And she did actually do a video a while back speaking on why she turned off her comments. Um, and I felt the way about that as well, because it's like, leave people alone. If you don't like somebody, don't watch their content. Like, it just, we are living in a time that's very difficult, and it's hard enough. And a lot of us use social media as an outlet to escape reality. We like to watch stuff that's entertaining, stuff that's funny, stuff that makes us think. Be we don't want to see drama all the time. But unfortunately, like most people, we like to read the comments. I like to read through the comments because I like to see what people are saying. And like, that's how I improve on my channel, is by reading comments on my own videos and other people's. I'm in everybody's comments. Just know that. That's okay. Mm. But I gotta do an intro to it because it won't make sense. It won't make sense. I'm like, I gotta get that together. Um, yes, yes. So back to their comments. People were talking about this lady, talking about her appearance, and I'm really not into body shaming people and trying to make people feel bad about themselves. I'm just not into that. Maybe when I was younger, I thought it was funny to always have something crazy to say about somebody, but it's not. That's not okay. And but they were really going in on this woman, and they were going in on him. It was like, wow, like y'all can't ever just watch a video, and if you don't like it, just don't leave a comment. But the nasty things that they would say about this woman and about this man, it's crazy. So she turned her comments off. He hasn't turned his comments off. So fast forward to earlier this week, he posted a video. Chillin with Walt posted a video where towards the end of the video, he mentioned that he was gonna miss his dog, his little dog. And for any of you that follow them, they got a little I think she's a Yorkie. She's so cute, cute little puppy. And they call her Yaya. She's really cute. And he always, towards the end of his videos, usually picks the puppy up and plays with her. But this video, he let us know he was in Milwaukee, and he was doing a video with one of his friends or cousins or something like that. Good looking guy. Um, but he mentioned that he wasn't gonna see the dog anymore. And it was like, why you ain't gonna see the dog anymore? Like, what's going on? And he said, it's official. It's that me and Cindy are over. We're done. We're not together. I'm not going back to Memphis. And that's all he said. That was all he said, y'all. He didn't say nothing bad about her. He didn't bash her. He didn't say anything negative about her. So then that same day, I think it might have been that same day, or it might have been the day before. I'm not sure, but she did a video. And she mentioned in the video that her mother wasn't doing well. Her mom was in the hospital. Prayers for her mother. Um, but her mother wasn't doing well, and but she couldn't go to the hospital because most hospitals have limits on how many people can visit. And so, um, hold on, y'all. Let me. Val, hey sis, how you doing? Hey JJ, JJ, I'm so sorry. I saw your video. I'm so sorry that you had a house fire. But um oh yeah, I'll be getting sidetracked. Anyways, they both okay. He did a video and he said in his video that they were no longer together and whatever. But he didn't bash her. He didn't say anything bad. She did a video, and of course, she was talking about her mom. And then as the video went on, she was just saying that she didn't have time for negativity. She was saying that she didn't have time for back and forth with people. She didn't have time for that. And that, she was basically moving on. But she never said that they weren't together anymore. But she wasn't wearing her engagement ring because they were engaged to be married. And I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I feel like the people in the comment section played a big part in them breaking up. Because here's the thing, when because from what I observed with him, when he does his videos, when he's by himself, he's real low key, real chill, don't have a whole lot to say, don't really talk very much. But when he's doing a video with her, or she's in the background, he's lively, he's talking, he's laughing. So I don't feel that she was and I don't know, again, I'm outside looking in. None of us know what happened in their household or in their relationship. But I feel like the comments section really affected their relationship. And she later came out and did a video. Y'all, it got messy. It got messy because his sister, B Love's other sister, Adrian, who has a channel as well. I think her channel is Adrian Slays. Um, did a video coming at Cindy, and people let Cindy know, hey, Adrian did a video about you or whatever. So she did a video. Y'all, it got ugly. And Cindy did mention in her video that there was some mistreatment of her grandson, and that was why she kicked him out or whatever. It just turned it to me, it's ugly, and I hate to see it. I cannot stand, and I really can't stand to see Black women tearing each other down. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it, and I don't condone that. I feel like that's horrible to do. But I just feel like social media played a part in them breaking up. That's really what I feel. Yes, girl, drama. Nene, hey sis. Okay, Jaja, thank you so much for coming, and I'll be heading over to your channel. I know I'm already part of your family, so yes, Tasha, girl, you need to go watch them videos because it's a trip. It's a trip. And the only reason that I like, because I watched, like I said, I watched them. I've been watching them since they started their channels, and it's just like, oh my gosh, like that's just ridiculous. No problem, Tuber Chat. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. Um, so yeah, y'all. Craziness. So they've done, Adrian did a video talking about Cindy, then Cindy did a video, and it got ugly. It got ugly, y'all. It got ugly. I'm telling y'all right now, if you go watch the videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. I've never seen Cindy act like that, so I was kind of, I won't say I was shocked because everybody can, people are human. You can only take so much. I'm not, people are human. That sounds dumb. I'm gonna edit that part out. But we're human, and you can only take so much before you clap back. Crystal Christine, hey boo, how you doing? Thank you for coming. So, yeah, it got it got ugly, y'all. And my thing is this, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't care who don't like it, you know, but I'm gonna say it. I feel like I understand protecting your siblings. I get it. We all, want to go to bat for our siblings and want to, be like, don't mess with my sister, don't mess with my brothers, don't mess with nobody in my family, my kids, my nieces, my nephews, leave everybody alone. But at the same time, when it's a relationship, I feel like you got to stay out of it because you never know when people might have a change of heart and get back together. That's why I stay out of it. Because then you done said all this horrible stuff about somebody. You done read this person for filth. You done just ran them down. And then they get back together. And then you over there looking like, I should have shut up. I should have minded my own business. And I know not everybody thinks that way. But I just hate that they brought it to YouTube that way because they all have pretty successful YouTube channels. But if to me, if you're trying to get brand deals, you want to use your platform for more than just making videos and you actually want people to recognize you, I think some of that negativity and that craziness you need to leave it off YouTube because it can ruin you. It can ruin your brand. And a lot of people were saying, I wonder why B Love didn't say nothing. And B Love, listen, B Love is not getting involved in that drama. She is not. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her for not getting involved in it. Listen, it's too much. It's messy. Tasha said, I never get in grown folks' business. I used to, but all that drama should stay at home. It should. And that's the thing. Like, yes, everyone has a ghetto side. I sure do. Don't be like me, guy. Listen, we all a work in progress. We all a work in progress, Tasha. Because some of y'all have seen me go off on YouTube before. I deleted it. It was alive. I went off. Like off. I went off, sis. No, but I went off like bad. That's not a side of me that I like to show. It's really not. But I had to because people was messing with me and I ain't like it. He said, "Oh, I remember." I did. I went off. Like I snapped. Um, you missed it. You wasn't there, but yeah, I went off. This was, you know what? This was before I got monetized. This was actually before I got monetized, and somebody did something that I really didn't like. And of course, they'll lie to this day and say they didn't do it. It wasn't them, but I know it was. But it's okay. That's neither here nor there. But I went off. I snapped. I snapped, and I felt I felt embarrassed after I went off like that. I did. I felt yeah, right, right. Hood angel all the way out. Like I went off because I don't like for people to mess with me. And y'all know I'm one of those people that, even when the trolls come in, whatever, they trolling, whatever, block them, whatever. But this particular day, I was really not here for it at all. And I went off all the way. They had it coming. They had it coming. And see, that's the thing about me. It takes a lot to make me go there. And This person had been doing some really silly stuff, and I went off. But anyways, back to what we were talking about. They broke up, and she didn't. Okay, when she did the video in um as a comeback or whatever, you would clap back at his sister for coming at her, she did dog him out a little bit in the video. But I feel like she wouldn't have done that had his sister not inserted herself in the situation. I don't feel like she would have ever I don't feel like she would have said what she said had his sister not did what she did. You get me? I don't think it would have came to that. Gambian cuisine, hello. How are you? I haven't seen you in forever. Y'all, I'm sitting here supposed to be eating this queso dip. Um, it's cold. Now it's cold. But your girl Shay has a recipe on her channel, and she made the queso with the Jimmy Dean sausage. So I used the sausage, and it actually does taste good. So I need to warm it up after the live. I'm gonna warm it up and eat it. But yeah, y'all, crazy. I want to play some of the videos, but I don't know if I'll get a copyright. Will I get a copyright strike if I play some of the video? I'm glad you're doing fine. That's so good. I've been trying to like keep up on videos and stuff, but you know, like I said, I watch most videos in the middle of the night when everybody else is asleep. I'm wide awake. Um, I do most of the sleeping that I do on the weekends. On Saturday and Sunday, I really do take advantage of being off and I sleep. Um, because you know I work, so I do work from home, but you know all day I can't really watch videos. Um, I really try to focus on my job because I need my job, so I don't really um I don't really watch videos while I'm working. I don't because I can't. But and most of the time I have a million things going on at one time, so um yeah, it's a lot of cussing. It's some cussing. It's some cussing. Y'all go watch them videos because it's some cussing. I don't want my live getting shut down because folks don't know how to act, but but it got ugly. Rod McCray, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming. Um, hold on, y'all. I'm putting people's name on a note just so I have it. Um, because y'all know I get to the end of the live and forget. Um, but yeah, y'all, it got ugly, and I just feel like people played a part in breaking them up. Excuse me, because people were always in his comment section saying that he looked miserable, he didn't look happy, she's using him. Then they in her comment section saying he a bum, he this, he that. Just, you know, it's like, how do y'all know any of this? Do y'all live with them? How do y'all know this stuff? Because I know I don't know anything about any either of them except that they do mukbangs, and um we know he's did a story time when he was on B Love's channel about being shot. He was shot 13 times. Um and the only thing I know about her, I think she has like 6 or 7 kids. She has some grandkids. Um that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't, we don't know people's lives. We only know the glimpse of what people show us in their videos. Um, but I think that the miserable people in these YouTube streets led to the demise of their relationship because they couldn't just let them be happy. Because to me, and they could have been putting on an act, I don't know, but to me, they seemed like they had a decent relationship. They seem like they got along well. I don't know. Like I said, again, we outside looking in, so we don't know. Monza Queen, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming. I was enjoying your live. I had to leave out though because I had a phone call when I was in your live. But yeah, people, I feel like a lot of times with social media, you can try to keep people out of your business, but there's people that always figure out a way to put themselves in it even if they don't know what's going on. And there's a lot of speculation, and that's what I don't like. It's like, stay out of people's business. You don't know these people. You basing it on him sitting there eating food and not really talking much. And even when he talks, he doesn't talk about his relationship, and neither did she. I never heard her sit there and talk about her relationship in her videos, and he didn't either. So it was like, why are y'all so, like, why can't people just let people be happy? Let people live. Like, let people live. Like, the internet is so messy. And YouTube, and the crazy thing is the people that, to me, that played a part in them breaking up, they aren't even content creators. They are organic subscribers that, to me, they don't have a life. YouTube is their life. They go from channel to channel because I see these same people in everybody's comments trying to start mess. So it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And everybody, feel free to connect with each other. Um, feel free to connect, and I have no problem with that. But please don't sub for sub because that's not okay. Sosa's World. Now who could that be? Who could it be? Who could it be? How are you, sir? Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, it just the miserable comments that they got. It was just like, come on, y'all. And like I was saying, people can allow negativity to affect how they feel about each other. I think they can, because sometimes somebody might point out something that you never even really thought of paying attention to. Maybe you weren't even paying it any attention, but then you got negative Nancy over here pointing it out every time she watch a video. She putting it in the comment section. So, oh, they broke up, Shay. Shay, I did the queso dip with I'm sorry, Shay, I'm running my mouth. I didn't even see you come in. Hey. How you doing? Shay, I did the queso dip with the Jimmy Dean sausage, but I didn't have any rotel. So I just did it, I added some salsa and um of course cheese and stuff, but it's good. I like it with the sausage. Okay, Shay. Do you follow them? Do you watch either of their channels? They broke up. They done broke up, girl. because they he mentioned it in his video that he did last, like earlier in the week. He did a video and he mentioned it at the end of his video that they were done, that they were no more. And he he said it was over. They was done. It was a done deal. Um yeah, she's at like 13,000 subscribers. Yeah, she's at like 13,000. Um let me see if I can, trying to see if I can edit this. Yeah, she has, her channel is almost at 13, she's at 13,000. But I feel like people broke them up. And it's sad that people are so miserable they don't want to see other people be happy. Cuz to me they seem like they got along well. They really seem like they cared about each other. Of course, people have said that she was using him and she just used him for a YouTube come up and whatever. I don't think that I mean, I don't know. But it just seemed to me like they would have been okay had they ignored the negative comments that they were getting. As y'all know, some people don't only comment on the video, they'll go and find people on other social media platforms and DM them and say stuff. And of course, I don't know if you guys know what are their names, De'Ara and Ken. Social media. Social media be trying to break you up. Shay, you ain't missed it. The videos are still out there on both of their channels. And his sister did a video. But yeah. Yeah, it did. It happened. It happened, but I'm saying it's because people are always watching. And unfortunately, people are not always watching for the good. They're always watching to find something wrong, to try to run back and report it, to start some mess. Yeah, you did. You did. Well, they're back together. They're not broken up. They're together. Um, they're not broken up because I don't know if y'all seen it, but there was a girl that saw them at the airport, and she recorded them and posted it on TikTok or something, and people came for her real bad. And people was on her head like, you nosy, why you do that, you thirsty. They went in on the little girl. But I don't think they ever broke up either, but I feel like people were trying to break them up. Yes, death threats. People threatening that girl life and everything, and it's like, really? That's stupid. She watches them. She's a fan of theirs. She didn't say anything bad, so why are people so crazy? I need to warm this up because I really want to eat it. Man, like I said, people don't want to see other people happy. We live in a sad, sick world, y'all. And people get mad when they see other people happy. And the other thing that they do when they don't know anything, because you don't share your personal life on social media, they make up stuff. When you have people that don't share their personal life on social media, people sit back and speculate and just make up all kind of stuff. And it's sad. It's really sad. I know, right? You threatening somebody's life over a video that they took of people who always doing videos of themselves. Like, stop. Like, really, stop it. But people just, it's these keyboard thugs, though. They brave. Excuse me, they real brave behind the keyboard. They have all the balls behind the computer. But you see them in public, they ain't gonna say a word. They'll drop their head to keep from even making eye contact. They ain't gonna bust a grape with cleats on, but they real tough on the internet. I can't stand people that's so invested in someone else's life that you would be threatening someone else. I know, right? Clowns, for real. You're right. But that's the other thing. Why are people so invested in other people's relationships that they want to know? I don't want. First of all, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I love to see people in love. I love love. I love love. I love being in love. I think that love is a great thing. But I don't need to know the ins and outs of people's relationships. I don't need to know what happens in your house. And I hate to see people break up. And everybody that knows me knows I don't like to see people's relationships end, people's marriages and stuff. I don't like that. That makes me sad, especially when I know that other people played a part in separating people. Because true, nobody's relationship is perfect because there's no perfect people. It's some people that think they're perfect, but none of us are perfect. But I just hate to see people's relationships come to an end because of other people's foolishness. Tasha said people act like relationships is always being happy. Relationships is not always happiness. To be honest, there's more stress than happiness. But that's just it. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's relationship has bumps sometimes. Money, different personalities, relationship is building. Yep, that's right. People are miserable and have no life. Point blank period. Exactly, foul. They don't have a life. And they look at people's lives that are on social media, and a lot of times, y'all, let's just be honest, it's jealousy. It's just pure jealousy and hatred. And it's unfortunate because some people sit up and they so miserable within themselves that they they look at somebody else's relationship and it upsets them because maybe they don't have a relationship. Me, I'm that person that I like to see people happy. And if you're in a relationship and it's making you happy, then I'm happy for you. I'm never going to be that negative Nancy trying to break y'all up. You know? I want y'all to be happy. But you have people that don't want to see nobody happy. Hey TT, how you doing? You know what? It's funny that you came in my live because I was saying today to myself, because I have conversations with myself because I don't really have a lot of friends and nobody really talks to me. But I was saying, I really think I want to move to Texas. I I was saying that today, like, because I was watching some YouTubers that live in Texas, and I was like, I want to move to Texas. So I didn't put it out there. I didn't put it out there. So Shay Wide Eyes. Hey Pam. Just said no. Okay, Gambian Cuisine. Thank you so much for coming. Hope to see you again. It's a lot of work in relationships, especially over 10 years and sometimes less. Yes, Miss Jeannie, it is. It's a lot. Shay say, let's go together. Hmm. I can't come that soon. I gotta iron some things out, but that's really my where I'm leaning towards. I wanna come visit, but I'm scared to travel. I'm scared to leave the house right now, but once the Rona goes somewhere, I'm on a plane. Um I'm gonna remember that because I'm gonna come visit before I move. Before I actually move, I'm coming. I'm gonna come visit. And for those of you that don't know, Pam is my sister. Pam is my sister. We blood. um, but yeah, y'all. I feel like people broke them up. And I'm because I just feel like it was so much negativity. So much so, just like I said, she turned her comments off. Now, I will say this, and I'm not saying anything against Walt, because I like Walt. Walt just seemed like one of those dudes that's just laid back. He don't bother nobody. He just seemed like he in his own world. He don't bother anybody. But I will say, I think maybe it could have been, and I'm just, outside looking in. I'm not a fly on the wall. Um, that he didn't defend her against the crazy stuff that people were saying. He didn't defend her. Um, I know, right? Can't go nowhere with this virus. I mean, I'm not, you know, because it got me some months ago. So I'm like, But I was reading something. They were saying that people that have antibodies that tested positive for the antibodies have more of a defense against the virus now. So I'm hoping that works in my favor because I did test positive for the antibodies when they did the retest, and the retest for the virus itself was negative. But the antibody test was positive. So we'll see. We ain't gonna test the theory though. I'm not flying out of the country or nothing like that to test it out. But I do gotta leave the house at some point. I know that. And I'm just I don't know, y'all. But anyways, I feel like she might have had a problem with the fact that he didn't defend her when people said stuff. He wasn't much on clapping back. Like he would say stuff in his videos kind of like I ain't going to change nothing for nobody, but he never said like y'all stop talking about my woman, nothing like that. I don't know. Well, let me ask y'all this. Do you think if I'm gonna ask y'all this married and in relationships up in here. If you and your man both have a YouTube channel, and we just saying if, I want to know what y'all think. And people are in the comment section talking negative. Do you feel like you should defend them and they should defend you? Go. Hmm. Okay, TT, I love you too. Have a good night. But I will be calling you though, because like I said, I'm planning to come visit and I have some time that I'm going to have to use. So I think I'm going to plan a trip just to come and visit, kind of look around and see. I'm going to get that all going. But I got to leave the house to do that. So I got to get my mind right. Okay, Pam said yeah, yeah. Shay said yes, yes. I feel like you should. I feel like you should at least put people in their place when they say stupid stuff. With the platform, social media platform, I feel like you should at least block people. Because what people forgot is just because you block somebody don't mean they can't watch you. They can still watch your videos. You'll still get a view. They just can't comment. But I feel like you do need to say something, and I feel like you do need to be blockiana and block them because they need to stop talking. Like, you ain't be talking about my boo if I had one. As a couple, you should have each other's back. Yep, I feel that way too, Pam. Crystal said definitely. I know. Girl, my husband doesn't have a YouTube channel, and he's in my comments all the time when people are saying negative stuff. And he should be. He should be. And I don't blame him. He should because you're his wife. He's supposed to defend you. And if because you might not have seen it, you know. But I just feel like I know Walt read his comments. I know he reads comments, and he's seen the crazy stuff they were saying about that lady. And if it was true, some of it, I mean, okay, but it's just I just don't feel like that's okay for people to just be saying stuff about your mate and you don't say nothing back. I'm like I ride for mine, so I ain't even like for my family to talk mess about my ex, and even though he know he was wrong, but they know my sister tell you don't talk about my man. Don't you say nothing about him. Feelings be all the way hurt. Like she ain't have to say that about my boo. She ain't have to say that. But that's that's what it is. Okay, that's right, Val. She said she addressing it at the door. Someone tried to come for me in a premiere, and my hubby shut that down, and as he should have, as he should have. I'm with him. Shut him down. Listen, my hubby is not a white tea person, so he not all in my comments. But I will say I have more mouth for us both. F with him if you want to. I know, right? I'm saying when I was married, don't say nothing bad about my husband. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. But did he have the same attitude? Probably not. Probably not, because I know his brother talked a lot of mess. Um, I know he did tell him one time that he needed to watch what he say, but I don't feel like he had enough bass in his voice when he said it though. So we kind of had issues with that because I was like, you didn't, yeah, you told him to watch his mouth, but you ain't say it right. And you ain't say that right. But I feel like you do have to defend your significant other, especially on social media, because people really be saying some crazy stuff. And I feel like right now, hey, you ain't got nothing to do, so you might as well clap back. You might as well clap back. He didn't, Foul. He didn't have enough bass in his voice when he said it. It was too soft for me. I ain't like that. Like, no, you need to say that again. Put more bass in it next time. Some man, I like that. My man, not much a talker either. Yeah, not I know some men don't have too much to say unless you get too far out of line. All right, that's my hubby all day, saying things normal. And putting someone in their place. You put some more bass in his voice. Yeah, I'm saying exactly, Pam. Say it with your chest. You got to put some oomph in that. Make sure they know that you ain't to be played with. Like, you better say it Say it with your chest. Let them know. But I mean, I know you can't always clap back at every negative comment, but y'all, it's people out here that was making whole videos about that woman before they broke up. And I don't know if he's seen the videos or if he was aware of it, but I'm pretty sure he's seen them because the people that be in his comment section is so messy. I know they was sending it to him, and he never said anything in his videos. It was like, I clap back. You weren't finna be, excuse me, dogging my boo out, and I ain't saying nothing. My husband is super laid back and chill too. I'm the storm too that come through if need be. I know. I can tell. I can tell you don't be playing. But yeah, it but I just felt like maybe that might have played a part in it as well. And again, I feel like social media broke them up. Because if people hadn't have been saying stuff, there wouldn't have been any expectation for her to feel like he should have defended her. Because from what I know, she clapped back at people for saying stuff about him. She didn't say it in her videos, but she would be in her comment section replying to people's comments about stuff that they said about him. But yeah, I don't know. It bothers me, and I feel like if you are in a marriage or you are engaged or whatever and people are coming for your mate, you need to speak up. I don't care who it is. Speak up and say something. Let them know that that's not acceptable to you. That you're not going to accept them talking crazy. Cuz some of the stuff that people said, it was like threatening stuff. Like, wait a minute. Now wait a minute. And then y'all, they were somebody put his sister's address in the comment on Cindy's video. They put, they put Adrian's address in the comment section, so they out here doxing people and just all kind of stuff. And I'm like, whoa, y'all tripping. Y'all really tripping. Like y'all, you put that woman's address in the comment section. That's not good. That's not good. Yes, they put his sister's address in the comment section on Cindy's video, and Cindy turned her comments off. That is wrong. They way too far, Pam, way too far. But that's the thing about YouTube. That's why you'll notice, like when a lot of people do videos when they outside their house, they blur their address, they blur their license plate of their car, or they try to turn so you can't see it. Because I know I did. And I don't have a huge channel, but I didn't want people getting my address and trying to show up because you show up here, I got something for you. But people so crazy that, they've done crazy stuff, showing up to people's houses uninvited and vandalizing people's homes and cars and stuff. So it's too many miserable, crazy people in this world for people to get your address and be showing up at your house. Yeah, it's crazy. And I guess it was because they were threatening each other, like saying pull up. And I'm like, you 48 and you 51. Sit down. Sit down before somebody pull a hip or muscle or something. Sit down. Ain't nobody pulling up nowhere. Have a seat. What? See? I know she did. That's crazy. Right. Pull your hip. Be done dislocated your hip or something fighting. I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting. But cause I got a way to stop you. Cause I'm not gonna fight. Cause I'm not gonna be falling and hurting my knees and hurting my back and stuff out here fighting. To getting too old for that. Once you hit 40, you really don't need to fight. You need to sit down because you're gonna hurt yourself. It's gonna hurt. So no, I'm not doing that. I mean, I will if I have to, but that's not how I prefer to defend myself. Listen, Pam, I'm saying. Tasha says she get out of breath in her 30s. Hmm. Try Jesus, not me. That's what I say. Try Jesus, not me. She said, "Let me breathe." But look, but I'm not gonna fight. I'm not. I will if I have to. Now you're not gonna swing on me and I don't swing back. However, you show up here unannounced, you'll be leaving in an ambulance, and they'll either be taking you to the hospital or the morgue. It's your choice, but don't show up at my house on no foolishness. And I mean that. Because I have to defend myself. I'm not going to let you kill me, and I'm not going to let you kill my sons. They ain't going to let you kill me. So, your choice. I still got one good one left. Yeah. Well, I don't know, Pam. I'll say I do if I have to, but if I don't have to, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't want nobody running up on me, swinging on me, because I don't want to fight you. But now, if you swing, I am going to have to swing back. Right. What you say, Crystal? They better have a one hit quitter. Right. Pick an option. There's no in between. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like you got, either way, you leaving disabled. If you come over here with some foolishness, you leaving disabled. You might have got out your car and walked up to the door, but you leaving in an ambulance, going either way, you leaving, and your car gonna get towed. I mean, it's. I'm not gonna let you hurt me. That's just how I see it. My son is 5. He thinks he's a man. If someone have too much bass, he will be like, "Mom, who that?" Right, but boys protect their mothers though, and my sons are very protective of me. They're protective of all of the women in their family. So exactly, Crystal. You walked in, you crawling out. It's just, but people are so crazy these days that you really can't be threatening people like that. Cause I was like, she talking all that mess about what she'll do to Cindy. She forgot Cindy got sons and daughters, and you think her sons and daughters are gonna let you hurt her? Like y'all need to stop. Like sit down, stop it. Yeah, they do. They do. They want to show, Pam. They do. They want to show for social media, and they feel like everything is a way to get attention, but it's some attention you shouldn't want. And my thing is that you threatening somebody's life, talking about what you'll do. That's not okay. Cause I'm sure if you show up at that lady house, she gonna have something for you. And now that you done said what you'll do, she gonna be on alert because you done said what you'll do to her. So she gonna be watching. I'm like, wow, they went all the way hood with it. Yep, that is how people get hurt because they want to put on a show for social media, but it goes too far. It can go too far, and I'm just I'm just not the one. I'm really not the one for that foolishness. And that's why I stay out of it. I stay out of people's drama, but I spoke on this because it honestly bothered me because I do feel like YouTube broke them up. I feel that way, and I saw a few people say it, and I'm like, yeah, they thinking the same thing I'm thinking. YouTube broke them up. A few people commented on different videos that they made and said, yeah, YouTube broke them up. They let YouTube break them up, and they did because they were doing okay. But all the negative people in the comments saying crazy stuff, to me, they let it bother them. And they let it get to them. And so it's like, that's unfortunate because they might have actually been a good couple. But like I said, his sister should have stayed out of it because if a few weeks, few months down the line, they decide to get back together, then you done made a whole you done made a video threatening this woman's life and everything. And now they back together. That's why I say stay out of it. Because then that person gonna always be looking at you side-eyed. Because they gonna remember when we was having problems, you inserted yourself in it. So it's like stay out of it. Mrs. Naturally. Hey sis. And then you got to be constantly being fake, trying to pretend that you don't have animosity. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Just been chilling. I ain't did too much today. I was supposed to clean my refrigerator today, but I didn't. So that's next weekend's chore. It's not bad. It ain't like gross or nothing like I need the health department to come in. It's not like that. It's cluttered. I need to declutter because I know it's some stuff in there probably need to be thrown away. Um, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday I slept a lot. I slept yesterday a lot. People should never allow outsiders to influence their relationship. Something had to be, yeah, and I know it was. I'm pretty sure it was probably deeper than just that, but because she mentioned that he was cutting the Wi-Fi off on her grandson and stuff like that. Who knows? We don't know. That might have just been an afterthought, something that she said because she was mad. I don't know, but I just feel like the negative stuff, because not everybody's mind is strong. Not everybody has a strong mind to ignore stuff. And some people truly do let other people get in their head about stuff. And then if you got somebody constantly drilling it into you, this is what he did, this is what she did, she said this, she said that, look how she treats you, look how he treats you. It can, if your mind is not strong enough, it can affect your relationship. That's all I'm saying. But you know, it is what it is. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. As I said, I wasn't gonna do more than an hour, but I appreciate y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me. But so Cliff Lee, Ariel Williams, Jaja Galore, Tuber Chat stopped by, Rejoice with Jeannie. Oops, sorry, y'all, I kicked the tripod. Tasha Society, It's a Wonder Fowl's Life, JJ601, Nini's Eats at Lynn's Rose Beauty Boutique, Crystal Christine, Gambian Cuisine, Rob McCrae, Mansa Queen, Sosa's World, your girl Shay, my sister Pam, my auntie Kathy, and Mrs. Naturally New Orleans. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me tonight. And to anybody that might have been in the bushes, hey y'all, thank y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. But I will see y'all in these YouTube streets, or I'll see y'all somewhere.